Welcome. It's time for Friday Night Marketing. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. Rock and roll. Get real and bold. Come on, join the show now. It's about to unfold. Get raw, get real, get results now. We're the latest feel, making waves loud. On this stage, we ignite. Every Friday night, brand new fight. Get real, get results now. We're the latest feel, making waves loud. On this stage, we ignite. Every Friday night, brand new fight. In the spotlight, feel the fever. Every pitch and quest. Dreams are big, get bigger tonight. Push the limits, reach new heights. So grab your seat, don't blink an eye.
You can lurk all you like, Ellie.
Cause Friday night we'll touch the sky.
We'll probably see more of your messages. Shove your missus in the closet. Get ready.
And now, welcome. It's time for Friday Night Marketing Raw.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night, and all that good stuff. I missed saying that earlier today.
Katanga. I said it.
Katanga.
I said it kind of, sort of for you.
Yay. I missed that today. For those of you that are in Society 11, I wasn't on the live today, as you know, as I was off doing other things and having fun, which is why we do the kind of stuff we do. Hi, Ellie, over on watching on the YouTubes. And hello, the others that are watching that haven't said hello yet. We see you there. We don't know who you are. Do say hi in the chat. And scrolling along the bottom there, if you are able to join us on camera and mic so you can actually talk and we can see you and everything else you want to, that link there, which I've also put in the chat, will bring you into the green room here and then we can bring you in. And we hope that happens because without that happening, there is no show, really.
It's just us.
It's just us, and that's not what it's about. And then we end up only doing half hour or 40 minutes. But it'd be lovely if people jump in, have a chat with us, let us know what they're up to, throw some topics our way, and all that sort of thing. So did you see my note in the private chat, Kurt? Just wanted to double check. But
yes,
that's cool. Yeah, so I don't know how it's going to go tonight. It's always as random as ever. And I know that most people want to know one thing, which is
Has George Wiggins given David Kirby his money back yet?
and the truth is it's too early to tell you yet. So
Yeah, we can't tell
we'll
you
be
yet.
doing that a little bit later on. So stick around. You see, we've got to throw some hooks out there, keep you interested. Don't know what the heck's coming up.
I don't know. Me neither. Me neither.
Well, let's
Well.
just talk, while we're waiting. Let's just talk a little bit in general terms, because this is on a public channel. But in general terms, about some of the stuff that you and I have been up to, because now for a little while now, I have been using AI, ChatGPT, tools like that to help generate little bits of code.
Yeah.
And for a while, it was always frustrating. You'd have to go back 2 or 3 times because it would make silly mistakes. But with the latest iterations of ChatGPT and also the latest iterations of Claude,
Right.
writing impressive looking, fully functional products, web SaaS is
Yeah.
like in the grasp of anyone.
Everyone. Not
Everyone.
anyone. Everyone.
You don't have to know shit about programming. And
No.
now what's happening, as we suspected, Kurt and I do it a very old school way. We will use AI. We've got our own prompts. We'll get the code written. But there are people that have caught onto this, and so they're now packaging up these systems that work in a code building IDE, and they'll even host the app for you. What was the one that we were?
Replit.
There you go. That's one. There are already others out there. If you just do a hunt around, you'll find them. I don't use Replic. I don't know how good it is. I've seen a video demo of it, and it looks impressive. But they obviously
It's almost the same number of interactions that I've been having to do with Claude.
It's the same sort of number, and you have the drawback that they're obviously trying to lock you to their hosting. I know that there are ways, whereas if you do it with Claude and you do it with ChatGPT, you can host this stuff on any server that's capable.
Besides Gator, anything that's a reptilian type server, they usually don't work well.
Yeah. But if you've got a reasonable hosting company and you've got, say, PHP, which nearly all of them have, and you ask it to write PHP, and if you really and if
what
it
does
doesn't
PHP stand for? Pretty hyped up.
Something I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It's like Perl. I can't remember what that stands for now, but I programmed it for donkey's years.
You make necklaces out of pearls.
Yeah, no, not PERL with the. Everyone learned Perl from the book The Camel on the front. We called it the Camel Book. It was the O'Reilly Press book of Perl, yeah. And then I learned PHP the first time around with an O'Reilly book as well. Because back in them days, you couldn't just Google, how do you do this? None of it was on the internet. You actually had to have big ass books. And
how do I do this? You even had to have books on it. My brother still calls it to today Hamilton, HTML.
Yeah, HTML. You had, I mean, well, but then
CSS.
These days we're spoiled. There's such a wealth of information out there, and as long as you get your version numbers right, you can find code for anything. But now with AI, it's got ludicrous.
I have the perfect analogy. Remember when there used to be vacuum tubes in televisions? And you could service your own televisions. You would take out a tube and go to the Radio Shack or one of the other stores, Zenith stores, get the vacuum tubes to replace it, and then your TV. I'm that old. But now electronics have become disposable. TVs, you can't work on a TV. You really shouldn't work on a TV. But yeah, but everything's progressed along. I used to work on the circuit board level of repairing things. That changed to you take out that circuit board and replace
Board
the whole
swapping.
board.
Yeah, I was only ever a board swapper.
Yeah. See, I was on the circuit on the actual
Yeah,
component level.
I had people in the workshop that did that for me, so I could go in and go, "There's some broken boards, see if you can fix them." But I never got into that side of it. I was just about swapping the boards out, charge the customer for a new one, the labour of putting one in. How hard was that? Undo a screw, push it in, undo up a screw. But back in those days, people were terrified of going in a computer.
Yeah. Oh, everyone had to have static wristbands.
Oh, yeah. I still don't know that they made any effing difference because I get the principle behind them. But as long as what you were trying to avoid was causing a spark.
Right.
And we worked, here's a story that goes back. This is back in would have been, maybe early 90s. And we were installing processors and maths code processors into Apricot computers. And all the Apricot field manuals talked about how important the anti-static wristband was, and that, like, if you didn't do it, you would fry a machine and whatever else. And we thought that was bollocks. So what we did was we always just touched the radiator before we worked on it. You ground yourself and then work on it. And then touch it if you
ground yourself and then burn yourself if it was in the winter. Yeah.
So just touch the radiator. We never once managed to fry one of those things. Now here's the other thing. I also many times in subsequent years working with old kit going, I wonder what you can get away with. I chuck memory, I chuck those things, and I never once, I didn't keep them in anti-static bags, I didn't wear wristbands, and I never managed to fuck one. It's just complete.
No, but you know what those anti-static bags are really good for right now? The beginnings of a Faraday bag.
Yeah.
When crap hits the fan, you put your laptop in there and you close it up. Then you put it inside of another one if you can, 2 or 3 deep. It's a Faraday cage and it protects your electronics from any sort of pulses that may happen. But in my opinion, don't worry about that. Just go outside, put your sunglasses on, and enjoy the show.
Oh, yeah, because by then you're fucked anyway. Your microwave is a Faraday cage.
Yes, it is.
So
Has to be, or we'll all be a radio
programming. I gave an example of what I wanted in PHP, read text instead of perfect coding. There you go. Absolutely.
Exactly. I did Shaver Society 11, the thing.
Yep.
A few of them already knew about it.
Yep.
It's spreading like a wildfire across the internet.
The other thing is, there's another thing Google have got coming, which we've signed up for beta access for, because you've got to be on the list for it, which is the next generation of it, I think.
Right. Or it was the first and this is the second.
I don't know. This one's been made available to anyone now, whereas the other one is still a waiting list for. So
experimental.
Incidentally, if you're into AI and any of those things, go to as many of those experimental things that you can find. Whack your name down. A lot of it, they don't pick based on anything.
They want to see interest.
Yeah. And sometimes you think, I'm a nobody. I'm never going to get approved or picked. I've been picked for things that have really surprised me. And there's no rhyme or reason, because sometimes Kurt gets picked ahead of me. I get picked ahead of him for something else. I swear these things are freaking random on the whole. There's probably a few key influencers that they go, oh, yeah, we'll give it to them. Beyond that, I think everyone else that signs up, it's pot freaking luck.
Yeah.
So you might as well stick your name down.
Well, speaking of PHP and getting coded in full 9 yards, I have a free service, totally free service for anyone that has books on KDP.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And I will show you right here. So this is share your Kindle book for free. It's at 2easy2.com/book-traffic. You go there. All you have to do is put in your name, your email address, and then your book's ASIN number. And actually, let me stop sharing. I'm just going to share my whole screen. Give me just a second.
Okay.
That way they can see exactly. There we go. So right here, I'm going to come over to Kindle and I'm looking up the bestseller. So I'm just going to pull up this one here. So this is the author's name. So I'm just going to copy the author's name. Come over here, put that there. I'm going to put in my email address. Everyone look away, turn your head because I don't want spam. Turn your head, cough. Okay.
Oh, it's
And
like,
now-
yeah, you use the email address I write on toilet walls. Don't worry about it.
That's it. That's it for a good time. So we scroll down to, it's actually, you can come up to the URL and find it much easier because right after the DP is this little ID right there. Just copy that, come back over to the tool, paste it in, click on submit. It's going to send you a verification email to make sure that you're actually a human being and not someone just trying to spam their way to the top of all of this good stuff. And it's going to get you a code. I got the code now. And I'm going to put in the verification code. Click on verify. That's it. The book has been successfully added, and there it is.
Boom.
And it's going out on a promotion list. So everyone's going to be able to see all of these books that are being promoted as we speak.
There
And
you
it
go.
took me an hour to build that through Claude.
Exactly. And it's really neat. It is really neat. If you've got books, go Kindle. If you're building books with who, there you go.
Yeah,
Another
exactly.
way of getting them pushed out there.
And to help me, help you, help everyone, there's a little button that says share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on LinkedIn. All you have to do is click on those and it'll actually go share. And right here on Facebook, one step KDP traffic. That's the whole idea. So anyway.
Yeah. And the MySpace share button is coming soon.
Yes, it is.
And the Squidoo.
And share on AOL.
Yeah. Squidoo.
CompuGen.
Yeah. Wow. They were the days. ICQ, which has finally closed down, I believe. They finally
Is it?
put the nail in the coffin.
ICQ has finally shut down.
Yeah.
They must have found you.
Yeah. That was a great system, considering it was ahead of its time.
Well, Merck is about very similar.
Tim,
MIRC. Remember that?
you know that
I used to finger people online. I got arrested for it.
the you know where the admins on a couple of the advertise your book sites,
Yes.
and like we only go through and approve every now and again. It's not like a thing we do every day. So we get a lot of messages from people going, "Why haven't I been approved yet?" and whatever. Now, if they're nice, I always go, "I'll do it for you." But if they come in like demanding it, like I'm an employee and then they're the boss, I just have fun with them. Here's the latest one. Hi, administrator. My post has not been approved in your group. I want to know what's going on. So I replied, don't know. Have you tried bribing the officials? And she's come back and gone, do I have to? So no, I'm just going to play along. Well, it might help. I mean, it just like, honestly.
Sometimes you can't fix it.
People that run those groups, most of them aren't doing it. There is not a huge financial upside to running it, so they don't put a lot of time into approving things. They do that because if they don't put the approval thing on, it lets all this shit through, and then Facebook go, your group's getting porn and spam, and we're going to restrict it. So you've got to, you don't have any choice, but I'm only going to check something that I don't get paid anything for and there's no upside for me. I'm going to check once every couple of weeks. Thank you very much.
Right. I'm doing you a favor, not the other way around.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you probably won't get approved now because you've been a bitch. I'll just go in and go, nah.
Oh, man. Wait a minute. I have a professional dashboard on Facebook? No.
Who does?
I do. I'm a professional now on Facebook.
Well, what's that even?
It says I am. Well, I just logged into Facebook. Let me show you what I'm looking at. And it says I have I'm a professional. Right here. Professional
You
dashboard.
sure you? Oh yeah. Let me have. I haven't got that. I don't think. I'll say see more. No, I've not got a professional dashboard.
And if I click on it, I'm level 2.
Of what? How does it even work?
See all levels. Explore advanced tools 03 complete. This isn't my page. This is my profile.
Right.
This is quite interesting. At level 3, I could start earning money
Oh, there you go.
on Facebook. That's interesting. Something new and different. Something I'm not really interested in at this point in time.
Yeah, we've introduced a new form of gamification.
Well, gamification works. It really does. Bribe the officials. Ellie's done a test with the tool.
With the AI tool. Yeah, I know. It's insane,
Well,
isn't it?
Did you get the video I sent you about the guy that made the conversation through 11 Labs?
I haven't played it yet because I was out all day.
It's worth playing, but I guarantee you we're going to get demonetized.
Oh, right. Okay, then.
Well, no, wait a minute. We're 21 minutes in. We could play it.
Yeah,
It's only in the first 2 minutes. If you say a cuss word in the first 2 minutes, you get demonetized. We're not monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So fuck off, YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, hang on then. We've got the share a YouTube thing in here, haven't we? I think.
You believe so?
Can we get the link? Present button. I think there's a thing. Videos.
It's video file.
There used to be a
share this. Just open up the YouTube page. Share just that tab.
Yeah.
Easiest
Okay.
way.
Let me open it up in Chrome then.
Chrome sucks. No, it doesn't. I love it.
It's like a 9-minute video, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we don't have to watch the whole thing. This guy took some time making this. I'm just going to say that.
Let me just.
And I guarantee you, he did not have a script for this. It's all off the cuff.
Yeah. Let's have a look then. Share screen. Chrome tab.
I've been shopping here for God knows how long, and I've never thought to ask. How do you even get such a wide variety of these wares, Yoda?
Come by cheap. Stolen wares are.
Stolen?
Of course.
I'm not going to get into any legal complications from buying from here over the years. Am I?
New customers, I see.
What? Oh, that guy.
Weirdo he is.
His dog isn't on a leash. Is that normal?
Here we go, Scoob. Let's see if we can get some Scooby snacks at this place.
I know, roadweight racks.
Sounds like a tumor in your throat,
Who is-
Scoob. Need
This
to
is-
be taken out.
I know, you.
This is all 11 Labs.
Fine.
I will give you your pain medication when we get home, Scoob.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Watch yourself, man.
You watch yourself, asshole.
What? Like, who do you think you are?
I'm a god, you mumbling Inwa.
Why are you being so rude?
What in Tamriel is that abomination?
To my shop, you are welcome.
You'll have to excuse this douchebag, Yoda.
Hands up, motherfuckers. Black Mesa Science Gang here to rob you fools.
Make one move and I'll shoot you dead.
My shop, you have blown up.
I'll blow your brains out if you don't put the fucking money.
All right, that's impressive stuff. That's really impressive. Ellie, I do
Said
it.
no one ever.
The way I did mine, Ellie, was Canva to answer your question.
Yes. Canva.
I just use a Canva to do it. Easiest way possible. You just import your audio, drop it in, find a little video clip of a microphone and whatever that you like with maybe a little sound bar going behind it, grab that in, put any text you want in, and then duplicate that so it's as long as the audio
Your
that
audio.
you generated, which normally the clips on Canva are like 20-30 seconds a piece, so you have to repeat them a few times, but it's just like duplicate, and then you can select all and duplicate all, and so it's really quick to fill the bar up.
Or you can
Trim it
drag
at
and
the
drop.
end, stick a black slide on at the end, do a transition to fade to black, and you're done.
Yep.
That's how I made mine. No real thought process. I just went in and did it. And I'm pleased with the results.
As am I.
Boom.
Wait a minute. We said boom at the same time. That's
Oh,
scary.
yeah, that's a link to Kurt's
Book traffic.
magic book traffic generator.
Yep. And you
See,
get to see your book
Someone
right
else
there on
come
the
and
page.
join us, or we're just going to pitch our shit for 10 more minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah. What
don't
else
wanna do
can I
that.
pitch, man? Sorry.
Oh, dear. I just got so many things on the go as a result of AI. Thank you, Rad. It's actually made me busier because I've just got, I can do that project and finish that one and get that done.
Huh.
Still love using the power tool for what it is. Anyway,
Power tools.
we've I think what we will
That's what
do
they
now-
used to say when they rolled up at night and we're standing on the corner and they say, man, you got some good shit.
You
No,
got some good shit, dude. Well, you know what? I think it really is time to ask.
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
No, of
no,
course he hasn't.
no.
And that was
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
that means if Tom Clark's got a cheating fuck off now, that's all he stays for.
That's it. That's it. Well, I am going to say this. There's a couple of tools that it's going to be coming out for Snapifier monthly members. Those who have purchased inside of Society 11 for the monthly thing. Got some tools that are coming out that may look very, very familiar.
You've also
And-
dropped some good shit in the private mastermind for that, for people that are in
Yes.
that. So
Yes.
yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Value City. Let's
It
take a
is
trip
going-
to Value City.
Take me down to Discount City where the price is cheap, qualities. Never mind. But this is just a taste. I'm not sharing the entire screen, so you don't know where it's at. But imagine this. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Drop down. This is for mobile devices. They're going to go to an HTTPS page or make a phone call or send a text message. Is it actually showing? Oh, it's not showing the drop down, huh? But if I choose mail to, it'll jump to that. And then you put in this who it's going to be going to. In other words, yourself, your email subject in the email body, and then someone can send you an email just by clicking a link. Someone could send you a text message. Just put in your phone number there and then the body of the text message. So when they text you, you know what they're asking for and you could text them back.
It's
Make a
like you're
telephone
suddenly
call.
putting all your old tools into Snapifier type things and giving it away.
Well, yeah. And this one's, also desktop. It can handle it differently. And of course, since it's an image redirect, you could share these on social media. Yes, that's definitely one of the ideas that I've been working on, trying to rejuvenate and renew.
Adam
Renew.
Bourne,
Renew. What
Adam
movie
Reed.
was that? Renew. Logan's Run.
Careful, we're showing your age now.
Holy crap. Logan's Run. Yeah. I remember that. Renew. Renew. People were going up and being disintegrated. Yes, renew. No one gets renewed. They just get killed.
You know, I know we don't talk religion, politics, anything else, but I have had to laugh today. I just got to say, social media on the whole, and I'm not taking any viewpoint on this at all. I'm just going to put it out there. It's genuinely been announced they're making a movie called Passion of the Christ 2. And all I can say is I'm not having anything to do with the conversations. I'm just watching them. They're hilarious. You have got people that are up in arms. You got people that are this. You got, and I'm just sat back watching it going, this is hilarious. So anyway, if you're one of those people that can sit back and just laugh at shit and you want to do it, that is well worth a look. If you're one of those people that gets drawn into that sort of shit, don't go there. You'll waste a lot of time. But it's been really hysterical to watch. I just got to say, and like I say, I'm not taking any sides in it. I understand where everyone's coming from, but it's just, to me, one of those hysterical things. It doesn't matter if people are up in arms. It's going to get done anyway. It's already commissioned.
I bet you Mel Gibson's making it again.
Yeah, he is. And
I think he actually talked to Jim Caviezel, because I think, even though it's Passion of the Christ 2, it's after he rises, if I remember correctly.
I'm believing so. I haven't really looked too much into it because the furore is just over the fact it's happening. And one of the things I thought was, well, you know what? The first Passion of the Christ film would have died on its arse if it hadn't had the publicity it had.
Hmm.
Now, okay, and that was the Jesus film that Christians liked because it had all the blood and shit in it. And then other films, remember that other one, that the one that was all about Jesus on the cross imagining all the sins, and it was The Last Temptation of Christ. That was
with Willem Dafoe.
Right. Everyone went, oh, it's blasphemous. So everyone went to see it. If no one had kicked off, that film was shit. It was not a good film by any standard. It was an okay idea, but it was terrible.
I didn't see that one.
Anyway,
I did see the Passion.
That's not film news for this week.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. See what we get.
What? The amount of crap that's been coming out lately in movies, because they keep rehashing everything.
Yeah.
Like this movie that was made just 3 years ago.
Yeah. Movies are all on that bandwagon at the moment. But that's what the public want, apparently.
No, that's what the publics are getting fed. Here's the thing. Public wants entertainment. And that's what it is. That's what they want. The problem is Hollywood, or Hollywood, however you want to say it, doesn't understand the viewers anymore. They've lost touch. They need to get back into grassroots, look at what people really want to see and enjoy, which are action-packed movies with people's heads exploding.
Yeah, that's what we want. That.
That's why they're making Expendables 5.
Are they doing a fifth one?
Yes, they're making a fifth one.
I enjoyed the fourth one, to be fair. It was a bit of a laugh.
Has anyone seen Deadpool 3? Deadpool and Wolverine?
I've only seen the first Deadpool movie, and I've not seen any of the Wolverine stuff because I don't watch superhero franchise movies. I just find them a bit silly.
Well, let's just say that Deadpool is out there because he breaks the fourth wall.
Yes, that's why I enjoyed Deadpool. I just haven't got around to watching the others.
Yeah, I did like it, and then I like that they brought back a lot of the old original characters for some cameo scenes, such as Blade. They brought back Wesley Snipes as Blade, which is actually quite interesting. And of course, some Aussie from down under with, metal things coming out of his hands. Pulverine, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. We're not allowed to say the actual name because we might get trademark strikes.
Might get sued.
Ellie wants Venom 3.
I haven't seen that, or
Become a movie show because I mentioned one thing.
I
There you
know
go.
it. Well, hey,
We don't. Hey, you want to talk
well,
about
it's about
marketing?
marketing at the same
Someone
time.
fucking come on and join us and we'll talk marketing.
Well, it's also about marketing. Movies
It is.
do a lot of frick ton.
There's
I
a
have
lot-
been
There's a lot
investigating.
you can learn from how they do it too.
I've been learning a lot about UGC marketing. Does anyone know what UGC marketing is?
I have not got a clue.
User generated content.
Okay.
So, what that means is people are utilizing AI right now to create TikToks that look like someone's talking about a product. And they're making a frig ton at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're wanting their videos to go viral, and they're throwing them up on TikTok. They're making videos like crazy. So I'm actually investigating how to do it, and I'm going to create a course on it. Why? Because I don't see internet marketers looking into that space, because not only can you create user generated content for ads, just imagine how much Moshberry can utilize them for false testimonies.
Boom. Yeah.
Did I just say that? I am so sorry.
Well, this is of course what's going to happen. It's just going to there will be a glut of this, like there was a glut of people on Fiverr recording fake testimonial videos for $5.
Exactly.
This stuff's been around as old as the hills. The thing is, I think with a lot of it, you can still see through it. I know it's getting better all the time, but
There's a company called Arc Ads or Arcads that have it down to a frickin' science.
yeah,
And they're less than a minute, between 30 seconds and a minute long. And they do a lot of cut scenes, and they take your AI avatar person, which is a real person, but they do a face swap. Yeah.
nice.
And so the people motion the hands, the full 9 yards is real, but they do a face swap. And then they cut out the background behind that person and overlay it on top of your ad. There are even some that are extremely good, that if you have a physical product, if it's food, they're eating it. It's amazing stuff. ARCAD s.ai, I believe. Arcads.ai. Now it's 100 pounds a month, or 100 euros. Let me rephrase that. I think it's euros. They don't tell you that on the sign up page. Only after you sign up, then it says, oh, select your 100 pounds or 1900, your choice.
Yeah. The problem is with stuff like that is the pure amount of processing power it takes and tokens. That's why you're going to pay 100 a month for something like that.
And this is why I'm looking at ways to do it for free, but it will require you some time in editing.
But the thing is, as we all know, anything that comes out now, that's £100 now. And the speed AI is going, in less than 2 months, the average punter will have access to the same technology for less than half that price, and in another couple of months, less than half again, and so on. This is what we're seeing. The AI companies either have to stay ahead of the game to keep charging what they're charging, or they have to, there's that whole competition thing. It's a fascinating game to watch at the moment, and that's why any new AI product that's got monthly and an annual plan with a discount, I don't even look at the annual plan, because most cases I'm probably going to use it 3 months. There'll be something bigger, better, cheaper, faster.
Yeah,
that's happening all the time. So things that I was paying for, I'm no longer paying for because I don't need to. Are they going to bring back Rocky 72 with Sylvester? I think he's a bit past it to do another bloody Rocky film, isn't he?
They're doing another Rambo movie.
Yeah, I can believe that. They did Last Blood, didn't they? What's the next one called? No, this time it really is Last Blood.
Out of Blood.
Yeah, Out of Blood. They should have called
Is
the
it-
last one.
He comes
Penultimate.
back as a zombie. Hey, you.
You won't be able to tell the difference. It's got so much range.
Oh my goodness. Why are we hitting on Sylvester Stallone so hard, man? Hey?
Don't know.
I don't know.
You
Draft
don't watch
dodger.
anyway. That's why.
Did I
We
say that?
only
I
pick
didn't.
on people that can't hit back.
That's right. And he's much shorter than we are. So, do you know that? He's like 5'8".
I don't think Sylvester Stallone gives a flying what you and I think.
No.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
I actually enjoy a lot of his movies. I just think he's pretty much the same character in all of them.
Yeah. You know who I saw a video about not too long ago, kind of made me sad? Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah,
Alzheimer's.
yeah,
Yep.
he's
He's still playing roles.
yeah. You
I'm
don't
like,
remember any of
wow.
them.
Wow. Yeah, it's every once in a while he'll go in roll mode, and I'm like, and from what I'm hearing, it gets a little touchy and scary. But they said his daughter is able to keep him back
Yeah.
on course, so at least that's possible. Buddy of mine, his dad had Alzheimer's and died of it, and in the end, for the last month of the guy's life, he basically his son had to be with him all the time just to keep him calm. He was the grounding mechanism, and that was it. Anyone else, he just freaked out on.
Yeah.
It's a sad
There's
disease.
a lot of dementia in my family. That's probably how I'm going to go.
You mean you're going to be demented?
Hopefully, I'll exit the planet before I reach that stage. That's my goal.
Your goal or not? Is it up to you?
As long as I can realize. I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? A lot of these things you don't even realize you're going that way, and it's. But
I realize I'm losing brain cells.
I mean, I know I am. I mean, crikey. Do you know? I've learned as I've gone along to not worry about trying to keep up. There are younger, better people that you can pay. And so I've been outsourcing coding for the last 10 years. Hardly done any coding myself in that time. But I'm doing more coding now than I've done in the last 10 years. And it's not me writing any of it. I'm just describing to AI what I want.
Exactly.
It helps to know and have a basic understanding of security and some other PHP stuff so that you can explicitly tell AI, make sure you're sanitizing, make sure you're doing this, because it doesn't always do it by default still. Although some of the stuff Claude put out does do it by default. So,
Well,
but not,
no, the
but
last
not
one
every
I
time.
had, I actually had to say, okay, you need to trim off the white space and sanitize.
Yeah.
So
So it helps if you know a few terms,
white
So,
space is not a racial term. Just putting that out there.
big cloud of smoke coming your way. Why is that?
Well, apparently it's going his way. And a hearty hi-ho silver?
Are you near the? I know there are fires in various parts. I thought it was all out on the west coast of.
Well,
the
he
US.
had surgery. He came out of surgery. Everything's going as expected.
Oh, right.
Just a thought process. Maybe he quit smoking.
Nah. Maybe that's my next thing. How long have I got? Not long now. 4 months, and I've got to quit. If I stick to my goal. It basically at the end of January, my plan is to stop smoking.
Mm,
I will have quit drinking for 3 years at that point.
very well.
So then it's time to tackle the next thing.
And it's not going to be coffee?
I'm never going to give that up. Oh, here comes the brick wall.
Never going to give you up.
Funny
Hi,
green
Volker.
smoke. You can't overdose on the green smoke. That's the problem. You need to jab something else in your system to overdose. Anyway, let's not talk about overdosing and stuff and not being here anymore because YouTube will certainly take us down. You can't mention the S word. You can say is unalived or something is how they have to word it. It's ridiculous.
2008 was the last time I smoked a cigarette.
Wow. I know I can quit smoking because I did it before. And I quit for years. But, you know.
Before I had smoked for, well, let's see, how old was I? 38. I'd smoked for 25 years.
Mm-hmm. Did you just stop cold turkey?
Yeah.
Last time I stopped, okay, this isn't marketing, brilliant, isn't it? But hey, what the hell, you know? I did a really extreme cut down. So what it was, I went from whatever I was smoking, which was quite a lot, to 3 a day. 1 in the morning, middle of the day, evening. Then I cut out the evening one. Then the afternoon one. Then I cut out the morning one. And then it was, so by the 4th week, I was smoking 1 a day, 7 o'clock every night. Still remember, I would watch the fucking clock tick down as well. And then after I was on 1 a day for about 3 weeks, I went, right, now it really is silly. I don't need it that much if I'm managing on this little nicotine. And I stopped. And I stopped for 10 odd years. But, you know, life has a way of bolting things at you, and you think to yourself, gosh, smoking sounds a good idea. Take the edge off. And next thing you know, you're smoking loads of tobacco just to be normal again.
There was that drug Chantix that was out. I didn't read the directions. I quit the same day I started it. So the doc said, you quit on your own. You didn't use this at all. He goes, because you're supposed to be on this for 2 to 3 weeks for it to build up into your system, then quit. I was like, oh, thanks for telling me. He goes, it was in the documentation. I was like, do you read everything that's handed to you? No. There you go.
Yeah.
So technically, yeah, I did quit cold turkey.
Well, when I get to my 3-year point, then I shall do the same sort of plan. So I won't actually stop at 3, but within 2 months of that, I should be completely off. It should be about 4 weeks getting to the 1 a day, and then another 3 weeks at 1 a day, and then stop. Worked for me last time. I'm going to believe it will work again this time.
There we go. Volker, what are you up to?
Traffic mostly. Whatever I can do from a phone or a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So you're sending traffic my way, right?
Sorry?
You're sending traffic to me, right?
I have sent traffic to you. Yes.
Yes, I know you have.
This is the one disadvantage between your book promotion and the book promotion I'm finishing next week as a first step. Mine is getting traffic.
Oh, nice.
I've registered several domains with all kind of books of the day, free book of the day, passion of the day, because romance and romantasy is a very big thing. All kind of that stuff.
Nice.
So quite a lot in the background, whatever I can do, because my life is going to turn a little bit more normal.
Not Abby normal, but normal?
There's no such thing as normal.
Yeah. That I have more time for myself and not to...
Then what you're saying is not normal, but average. because I'm just an ordinary average guy.
Average, yeah. Too bad that the real average, the measurement of average is not anymore in between us. It was Dame at an average.
I will tell you though, I love Claude.
I told you. I'm telling you that for months now.
Well, I didn't use it for a while. And
Yeah.
this is the deal builder now. So you put in your title, you put in your subtitle. This is choose your background color, choose the font color that goes on it. This is the page that goes on the, back of the deal builder, the page background there. You can choose that color. I like keeping it dark. The text that goes on top of it. Are you going to have an image or a video? You choose. That is so nice, isn't it? Your call to action URL, your call to action text, all of this can also be personalized.
Yeah.
Guarantee FAQ, built-in disclaimer. You can also put your own in there, your own privacy policy, or utilize the one that's there, and then generate. Love it. It is so nice.
Claude is really nice. There are a few AIs I'm working with, and
Do you pay them hourly?
Sorry?
Do you pay them hourly?
No. I've two paid services. One is monthly, that's Claude. My fiction book writer, which I'm using for the romance novels, is annual. I've told you which one. I'm not telling it publicly at the moment.
Are you utilizing it for your Roman romance novels?
Thank you for the idea. Probably I will do a Roman romance novel because yes,
all men think about the Roman era.
Yeah.
And then I'm just imagine now you're gonna have bigger stickers.
Decadent and orgies. What else?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Bigger than what P. Diddy had.
Plungus Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff writes itself, don't need AI.
You need the matching
Gluteus Maximus.
You need the matching graphics tool, and Andy know that I even have a solution for that.
Yeah,
it is a little bit prejudiced, but
yeah, I have an AI that can do all sorts of stuff with there's literally no filters on it for images, and that some of the stuff that I've produced with it is ridiculous. But, I just need to decide what to do with it now. I've produced it.
Yeah. Things are coming together, and that's quite fine.
1 year ago, just 1 year ago, did you think that we were going to be able to do what we're doing now?
No. What I have thought within.
I knew it was coming because I said, and I don't mind saying this on a live public thing. I said about 3 years ago now that maybe it was 2. I said, "Oh dear, Sasset's life is very limited because you could already, if you knew what you were doing. I mean, it was a faff. You could already do it then, but now it's at the point where you just go, I want a thing that does this, and it just writes it, and you upload it, and it fucking works first time. It like that is easier than building a Sasset.
No,
so
I have to counter you. You have to counter you on that, because I'm not a big fan of GPTs. You know that. You know my reason for it, because it puts you a little.
No, I'm not talking about.
We're talking about using Claude to write PHP.
Yeah.
Right,
PHP script with a little bit of Java in it, Bootstrap or whatever, so you know it work on just about anything. Upload.
Yes, I was just on the brink to hire a coder to get all my squeeze pages and all that stuff together, and then came Claude.
Yeah.
Also for Europeans, Claude was open for Europeans in May, I think, coming in. In June,
We-
I cancelled my OpenAI subscription.
We've been
Is
using
European next to
combination-
Europoopin?
Sorry. If you talk both, I only have one ear with sound, so I don't understand anything.
Listen to Andy because I'm just full of shit.
Yeah, I know.
All I was going to say is that we've been
And you're
using
blurred.
code because you hit limit. So obviously we've been producing a lot of code. So having a paid subscription on Claude, even you hit token limits on all of them. So being able to go between that, and you do have to use almost the best model on GPT-4. So it's one of the more capped ones. But by going between the two, you can get both of them are now, I would say GPT-4, whatever it's called. Which one is it? What's the
01. It's called
01.
01.
01 is
01
still,
Mini
well,
and then
01
01
yeah,
Premium.
01X Strawberry. Well, you have what do you have? What are the news limits for 01 50 queries per week? I wouldn't
Yes,
say that public.
Mm.
That's something like beta.
Yeah,
They changed it to like stopping you after X number of hours instead of because I complained righteously, as well as
But
a lot of other
it's
people.
still worth having, even if you've got, I would say, it depends how much you're producing, but we found it beneficial to have both, and we can get good code out of both, I would say now. And I mean,
I'm leaning more towards Claude because I could take a image, send it to Claude.
It does.
I cannot do that with 01.
Yeah.
The advantages OpenAI has is that are those that were not on my high priority for the last 6 months. So I focused on Claude, and as you know, my time I could do that is still a little limited. So one thing after another, and your cam is blurring you out. That's a good feature of your cam, but
let's see here.
No, it's really getting, the fun is getting back.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at a support ticket. So give me just a moment.
And
let me take a looky here.
Yeah. Just by the way, where have you been last week? I was coming last week at around 11:40 my time, so a little bit earlier, even like today, and then nobody was there anymore.
Well, we came on like that. We say we come on, and if not anyone doesn't join us, we don't get on. So I think we were gone after 40 minutes last week.
Yeah, we must have missed each other about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So the blur's better than talking to a brick wall. But anyway, I was having a think, and I reckon what this live stream, this Friday Night Marketing Raw, I thought, what's it missing? What's it missing? And I thought, I know, a cliffhanger ending.
The stakes are so high now. Who wants a potato? It's time to find out now. Are you ready to show?
And I ended the stream cliffhanger ending.
Oh, it did